camera, and probably the horrible lighting. Got a package today, and I know what's in it, but you guys don't. Well, I know, and the guy who sent it to me knows. Extremely huge thank you to Jedi Jim. You are absolutely amazing. Just wow. It's couldn't believe it, you know. I'll let you guys in on a few things. As you guys know, sorry about this horrible lighting problem. You guys know I am heavily into collectible figures, as you can see from the Captain Americas and the Stormtroopers, the Clone Troopers, Darth Vader, etc. Sephiroth, Hulk up there. I collect some of the odder. Sorry about the shit. Weird camera angle. Moment in the package now, so I collect some of the rarer action figures. Well, I wouldn't say rarer, but I'd say less desirable action figures is the words. Mostly because people didn't want 21 or 50 Gangars or, you know, Guido. Who the hell wants Guido? You know, Han killed Guido. You know, stuff like that. No one wants to collect R4. They want R2D2 or C3PO. As well, I would collect the Imperial droids, or you know, just stuff like that. I would always collect the odd thing, simply because no one else wanted them, and therefore no one else wanted anything for them. So I would gain an amassed collection of figures. See, my end goal was to collect the same amount of figures I had when I was a little kid. Okay, now we're talking tens of thousands of Stormtroopers here. I had what I would do is every year, and it's going to be a bit of a ramble for you. What I would do is every year, Christmas time roughly, I would take all my current G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander, you know, G.I. Joe, Cobra, Rebel and Imperial troops, and make them do this great big fight. My dad showed me how to take a wooden clothes peg with a rubber band and some matchsticks and turn them into guns. And I would have, I even wrote out like an initiative phase and stuff like you have like in 40k. And so you got an initiative phase where everyone rolls off and whatnot, and then they get to do their actions, and if the matchstick hit them, they died. And I would bury them in my backyard. And a couple of years ago, I'm talking about 5 or 6 years ago, I was still here in the States. My nan, before she moved, dug up a mass grave of dead stormtroopers, Cobra troopers, Rebel troopers, and G.I. Joe troopers. She even dug up some vehicles. See, my uncle Peter, in that case that he was, God rest his soul, mate, would make me light some of the matches in kerosene or petrol or whatever, and fire them at the vehicles, and if they're stuck in the vehicles stayed on fire until it melted away. So you had like melted TIE fighters, X-Wings. I even destroyed 2 Millennium Falcons doing it that way. And another thing my uncle used to do was take, he was the one that got me into model kits. So me and him would make like this great big, you know, Lancaster bomber, or a couple of Stuka divers, or Spitfires, or P-51 Mustangs. You know, beautiful kits, beautiful kits. We'd paint them, they'd be beautiful. Then he'd make me stuff cotton ball buds into them, light them up, and throw them off my nan's balcony. And wherever they crashed and landed, we'd run out and, you know, put the fire out on them and that. And then he would paint all these beautiful cotton wool to make it look like it was on fire, so I could string them up from my ceiling, so it looked like there was a great big dog fight going on above my ceiling. And it was really cool, you know, but unfortunately it smelled plastic, you know, not really cool. But Jim, back on subject, Jim sent me a package, and inside this package is, we're going to undo it right now. Let's see. Oh wow, thank you, Jim. thank you very much. He sent me a tracker bear. He sent me a heat wave. Oh wow. These are pocket knives. Oh wow, small little Delta range too. Nice. Delta ranges are really cool. I'll open that in a bit. And I take it this little teddy bear is for the wife.
To go with my other stuffed animal, but
yeah.
That is so cute.
Thank you, Jim. If I remember correctly, Jim's wife makes those for sick children in the hospital.
Did you see the back of it?
I said a prayer, thank you. Yeah.
I said a prayer for you. Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Jim. These are the ATST pilots. I don't have any ATSTs yet, and a penny for luck. You put a penny for luck. Thank you, Jim.
I need that on the 9th. I go back to the doctor.
Well, I'm a big collector, and he gave me these pocket knives. Check them out. Some really nice knives.
That is so nice.
And a pocket knife in here. I'll open that one up in a bit. But these are what I wanted to show you guys. Okay. And I'll give you a little brief history about these. Sorry about the video being so long and whatnot. These are original Kenners, as you can see. Kenner, made in Hong Kong. That's the original packaging that came with them, guys. This is the original packaging for him, and probably for him, yeah. So these are your ATST pilots. Okay, these are your ATST pilots. Okay. They are used for, of course, for ATSTs. Okay, this is your Imperial Death Star gunner, okay, and an Imperial AT-AT commander. I believe this is basically their version of General Veers, and there's a personal letter in there. I won't show that because it's personal, but I'll read that in a few. Thank you, Jim. I'll read that letter in a few off camera. Give you a little rundown. Was on the Death Star. Was also used as internal security. Original blasters. ATST pilots and gunners. Also not very well known, but these were also used in AT-ATs. I think that's General Veers. I'm not sure. Anyway, that's a ATST. Sorry, AT-AT, all-terrain attack transport vehicle, the four-legged walker. That's the primary controller and gunner on that. Well, I'm going to do a little now and then, okay? This is an original Kenner, okay? That's an original Kenner Scout Trooper that I recently won on eBay. Love eBay. Okay. Ignore the M4A1 carbine in his hand. I just had it spare from an old G.I. Joe figure, but I figured it looked better in his hands than the Scout Blaster. But this is the newer release. This is the Hasbro re-release. This is the Kenner. Everyone says that these ones are better because you can move the elbows, you can move the wrists, knees, ankles, etc., etc. I don't. I remember back in the day where a kid would moan, you know, "Dad, my stormtrooper's elbow don't bend," you know, stuff like that. I don't have any of the older troopers yet. I'm waiting for a decent case lot to come by. This is one of the newer Kenners as well. The head is removable, where you see a clone trooper's head. Unfortunately, that's what one of the clone troopers looks like, sadly. It's not an original trooper head. Put that back up there. I'm running into 9 minutes. Wow, this is going to be a long video. And pretty much brief history. What I'll do is I'll stop it here. I just wanted to say thank you, Jim. Thank you, buddy, from my heart. It's amazing. You're a wonderful guy. Lots of karma, lots of love sent your way for this. Thank you, my friend. But the next video I'm going to be doing is just for the geeks out there that want to know more. I'll post another video with more detailed information about the figures, okay? As always, guys, peace and love and respect. Take care. Bye.